So, with the exponentially increasing stuff, we've got the gas auger, the new ice shanty, keep on increasing in terms of my tip-ups and ice fishing equipment in general. Not everything fits in my old Jet-Sled Junior anymore. And as you can see, my old Jet-Sled Junior has some holes in it anyway. Back when I was in college, I used to pull it around on the salted sidewalks, and so it's pretty beat up. It was time for a new ice fishing sled. I can still fit everything when both my dad and I both go out. Between our two sleds, we can fit everything, but when I'm on my own, I just can't fit everything in my Jet-Sled Junior anymore, especially the gas auger. This is the one thing that really is a pain. It's so heavy you can't put it on top of stuff. And this auger is just too long to fit entirely in the sled. There's no way to break it down. So this season we went ahead and purchased a brand new Jet-Sled. This is the full-sized Jet-Sled. They make an extra large one. This one isn't the extra large, but it's not the Junior either. It's the standard size. These Jet-Sleds are basically a must-have when you're ice fishing. They got those high walls and make it so you can fit all of your equipment in here. And they're honestly quite useful to have around the household too. I do remember when this sled was brand new, I used to fly around my college campus. I went to Paul Smith College, a campus with a bunch of big hills and stuff. It was just crazy how fast that thing would go. So now that I'm a YouTuber, while this sled's new and it's got that super nice and shiny bottom, we're going to go test it out in the backyard. Alrighty, well, I haven't been sledding in I don't know how many years. Hopefully I don't die. If I do, it'll be on film. Holy crap, this thing is definitely fast. Alright, we want to not crash into the road. Cool. Got pretty good control over it too. I completely did that 360 on purpose. Well, it's pretty fast. It's fast.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, we almost died. You weren't going as fast as we did because you were like holding on to the snow.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to die either.
Well, we almost died.
So you're saying don't hold on to the snow next time?
And don't fall in the ditch. We did that too.
Alright, one more time. Alright, let's try going even faster this time. Just for fun. Alright, this is dangerous. Alright, well, that was fun. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment. Brought back memories of being a kid. You can see earlier when my niece and her friend were using my new sled to go down the hill, they hit this here, and then they crashed into the porch. And I, of course, am using the sled a couple hours later. Really didn't do any damage to the sled whatsoever. There's a few little scratches on there from it. That's probably right where that nail hit. But overall, these sleds they're made out of a pretty thick plastic. They can take a good scratch. They can take a good beating. And they'll last for several years. My old Jet-Sled, I used and abused it for 5 or 6 years now. My only minor complaint about the Jet-Sled is this rope that it comes with. Hooks get stuck in this rope very easily, and when a hook does get stuck in this rope, it's pretty much the end of that lure. It's the end of that jig or jigging Rapala or whatever. When a hook gets stuck in here, you basically have no choice but to break the hook to get it out, or cut the string in half. I mean, there's no getting it out. This stuff is really, really wicked when it comes to hooks. And for an ice fishing sled, I don't know. I don't know what type of rope to replace it with. You can, of course, put whatever rope you want on here, but the rope that it comes with is just nasty when it comes to getting hooks caught in it. And I guess I wish Eagle Claw I think Eagle Claw is the one that makes these. Yeah, this is an Eagle Claw Shappell Jet-Sled. I wish they made the rope out of some sort of material that either hooks didn't get caught in, or it was easier to get hooks out of it. That's really my only minor complaint about these things. If there's one thing that Eagle Claw you guys can improve on, but otherwise these are great sturdy sleds. You know, they're not the cheapest sled on the market, but they do last a long time. I think it's a worthy investment, and yeah, looking forward to many more years out of this thing. And they're fun too. They go incredibly fast, especially when they're new, and you can always wax the bottom even when they start getting old and beat up. My old Jet-Sled Junior, even though the bottom's all ripped up and beat up, I just throw some wax on it at the beginning of every season, and it'd run just like new. It'd go just as fast as this thing does now, brand new. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hope you enjoyed the little sledding segment. Be sure to subscribe to Cray Outdoors for ice fishing content and more reviews. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next adventure.